This is the new Defender of the Galaxy ambition, where you become the actual good guy and utilize Federations, the Galactic Community, Galactic Custodian, and the new Paladin ships to defeat not one, but 2 crises before winning the game. Can I win the new Defender of the Galaxy ambition against Grand Admiral AI and 2.5 types crisis? Let's find out. This is the Calderan Genesis Covenant. We quickly unified 54 years ago on a Magma Boros. However, you may notice we look a bit weird, and that's because we're tank bound, meaning we're suspended in VATS and we can't actually work our basic jobs. This means our basic jobs are automated, letting us focus on specialist and elite jobs. We have always been fascinated by other life and wanting to protect it, hence why we have Genesis guides. And over our 54 years, we've expanded to many different planets and uplifted and protected many different species types. Now, as we've established ourselves in the galaxy, we've looked to the stars. There are lots of different empires here, and the first of which we made friends with was the Quara Automated Mining Protocol, who you might notice look a bit small. And that's because the Whispers of the Shroud took advantage and vassaled half of their space. We came in to protect the Quara Automated Mining Protocol by creating the Star Advancement Exchange Federation. Now we're looking to build up. We need to become one of the top galactic community members so we can lead this galaxy to peace and prosperity. We're starting to expand our arc furnaces with a fully kitted one out in the Hixar system, and we've just became cybernetic, meaning we can fully commit to become the defender of the galaxy. As star nations vie with one another in petty disputes, sinister forces of unimaginable power are arraying themselves against all sapient life. Who will protect us? This will allow the Calderan Genesis Covenant to progress towards this ambition. So what are we waiting for? Galactic safeguard. Our galaxy is more fragile than it appears. Dangers press in from every direction. Predators lurking in the void. Pirates in forgotten systems. Wars born of pride and fear. And too often, those with the power to act remain silent. We will not stand idle. This is not a claim of dominance, but a commitment to stewardship. Through measured action and shared purpose, we will ensure the galaxy has a future worth protecting. We will do what we must. It will begin the Defender of the Galaxy event chain and give +1 ambition level, and it will issue the project tailored diplomacy. As you can see here in this new nice screen, we are an aspirant, ambition level 1. We can accumulate valor, which is going to level us up. We also get noble hearts, increases the opinion of empires capable of regular diplomacy by +40. Inspired orators, we get 20% diplomatic weight and 1 extra envoy, and stalwart allies. We'll get Federation sublight speed +25% and 50 Federation fleet capacity. We'll gain valor by forming alliances, defensive pacts, or Federation association status to gain annual 20 valor. Being part of a Federation, which we already are, will give us a 35 annually, and no wars of aggression will give us 12 annually. If we contribute to the galactic community, supporting successful resolution, we'll get 170. Destroying crisis ships will give us 77, and if we do fully wipe out a crisis, we get 6,400. So it's basically wanting to be a Federation, no wars of community, and doing galactic community things, which I'm all for. I am voting against this one. I guess we'll support it instead. We can do some recycling. Why not? The greatest threat to the galaxy is not sorting your plastics from cardboard. We also have the development here of the Defender of the Galaxy. The galaxy is a beautiful place worth preserving, a place of countless peoples, hopes, and dreams, each one deserving of protection. We do not seek power, only peace. But peace must be defended. Against those who would conquer, destroy, or corrupt, we will stand. And as long as we stand, so too for the galaxy. So firstly, we need to be part of the galactic community. We have already done that, so it's 1 of 1. Next, we need tailored diplomacy in the Firmus system, our capital. No one defends the galaxy alone. Before we can act, we must earn the trust of those we hope to protect. That trust begins with honesty, restraint, and diplomacy. We train a new generation of envoys to prove through word and deed that we are here to help. Only together can we build alliances strong enough to weather what lies ahead. 7,500 society. Let's research that straight away. And to get to level 2, we need 2,000 valor. So that's quite a bit, to be honest. We just need to do lots of galactic community stuff. So we're going to need to probably switch off of isolationist and maybe go cooperative. That might be good. And I think we need to start ramping up our allies so that we can protect those who cannot be protected. Speaking of, there's literally a war going on our borders. You guys will happen to peace, prosperity. If you're thinking about buying Season 10, make sure to use my code EP for Stellaris or use the link in the description. It'll take you to the Paradox store where you'll give the channel a cut of the sale, and then you'll get a Steam key in return. It's greatly appreciated and helps out the channel a bunch. Thank you. Well, it looks like the first resolution will go through, and we're of course supporting it. Yeah, we're up to 349 valor now. We've finished the project and we get irreproachable. A new generation of ambassadors now walks the halls of the Senate. Carefully trained, endlessly patient, and utterly devoted to our cause. They speak not merely with eloquence, but with sincerity, embodying our commitment to unity and peace. Their work might not command headlines, but they are the minute and precise artisans of lasting peace and cooperation. Federation. Every word, every gesture calibrated to reinforce one truth. We seek no dominion, only stability. We have nothing to hide, and thus nothing to fear. No diplomatic victory is too small. We can now reach the next level of the ambition, meaning we just need 2,000 valor, and we're at 409. Maybe we should just hand out some association status too. Maybe we can build a very strong federation. Let's hand one out to the Union of Bears. Now the Creed, they're already associated with another federation. That's a bit annoying. I think our next tradition has to be supremacy. We need to be able to protect those who cannot protect themselves, and this is going to help us with that. And of course, to make sure everyone's protected, we must assimilate them into cyborgs. That just makes sense. We can't get another civic, so of course, let's go for diplomatic corps. More envoys, diplomatic weight, trust cap, envoy improve relations. It sounds like it will suit what we're doing here. Union of Bears are too weak to survive on their own. Will we protect them? Absolutely. Yes. Become our prospectorium, my friends. We will try and protect you. Didn't even have to lift a finger. We were just friendly to them and they trust us. This is exactly what we wanted. We're actually very close to level 2 too, which helped because we did just pass at buzzword standardization, which is great. Galactic Council sounds very good. I'm going to support that. Research channels. I think we need to be ready. Ready shield sounds good. Guardians Angel I don't really like the look of it. Battleships. We have to. We've been building cruisers, but we would probably want to switch them over to battleships anyway. Also, ignore my consumer goods. I may have got rid of a consumer good world. Endless duty. Uniting the galaxy will not be achieved through force of arms or singular will alone. It will take trust, dialogue, and the willingness to shoulder burdens no one else dares to bear. Every alliance formed, every crisis diffused is a small step toward a more resilient future. We seek not to rule, but to lead, to offer a steady hand when others falter. Our work is tireless and often thankless, but this duty is our purpose. Together, we will shape an enduring galaxy. We now get the special project source of inspiration because we have reached level 2. We now get 15% extra damage to crisis factions. There's special crisis analysis resolutions in the galactic community. We'll check those out. We can now build some structures in allied systems, and we get 20% more influence, as well as minus 25% emergency measure cooldown. We also get Federation territory fire rate, monthly Federation XP, and more Federation fleet capacity. We need to get our Federation up and running. To get to level 3, we need to become a member of the Galactic Council and do the Sources of Inspiration special project, which we can start doing. Let's research that. 10,000 engineering research. Trust is earned. Faith must be nurtured. Now that the galaxy stands with us, we must give its people something to believe in. Symbols that can endure even the darkest hour. Not mere banners or slogans, but emblems of courage, unity, and the unshakable promise that we stand between them and the storm. Every sentient being look to these symbols and remember, they are not alone. We'll build a battleship fleet once we've done that to prove that, I think. We're now the Federation President. I think we'll up that to 40 years just because, symbolic warfare. A symbol is not born, it is carefully and deliberately made. If our heroes are to stand as beacons of hope, their ships must reflect that role. No mere combat ships. They must be the beacon that guides us through the dark. White and gold hulls, gleaming figureheads, and a design both elegant and formidable. Under the hood, the best ships that our technology can offer. No expense spared. These ships carry not just firepower, but reassurance. They are the vanguard of a vision. Unity, strength, and unwavering resolve in the face of oblivion. We can now progress towards the next level, which we do need 6,000 valor for. We're only at 2,000. Let's also have a look at those resolutions. We do have Galactic Council on the floor. We're currently positioned to be there. We're second. We want to get that up. I guess these resolutions don't appear in the galactic community till we have a crisis, because I don't currently see any new resolutions. But we are starting to militarize. We're up to 340 alloys. We're trying to fix the consumer goods. Don't worry. We can now build a battleship. We're going to run with what I've tested in my videos. ES missiles. We're noob trapping here. And then just really fast on carrier. It works very well against the AI, okay? We will be trying to get X slots for This Is the Crisis, though. Our Federation has leveled up. We get more research speed, which is nice. We can also always change our Federation, because currently we only get research speed when a crisis is going on, not damage to them. I'm also going to go to low centralization. Get another association status. That will help. And we've got through the Galactic Council. It's going to vote soon. We should get on there. The Galactic Council is here, meaning we've done both of what we need. We just need the valor now. We're at almost half of what it is. Wars of Aggression is definitely giving us a lot. It's actually monthly 11. That's quite nice. So we can now emergency measure stuff. Let's get more diplomatic weight from tech, I think. Emergency measure that. People do not like it, apparently, but hopefully they change their mind. Supremacy is now finished. I think we have to go for naval capacity. Fleet command. We need a bigger fleet. Oh, there's void worms. Let's send our fleet to go deal with those void worms. We don't want them causing havoc. They're 23.5k, and now they're 3.4. Why did they just lose so much strength? What? They're dealt with. Okay, since we're doing a lot of politics here, I think politics is going to be pretty good. It's going to help us out, do a lot of galactic community stuff. And I'm going to start building anchorages. I can't believe it. They're actually going to vote against cooperative research channels. Why? Oh, maybe not. It's so tight. Maybe I can call in favors from Memento Mori. It's not going to be enough. It's so close. Ah, now it's not. Please, Sovereign Stars. No, it's not happening. Oh, it's literally 600 off of 1 day to go and it failed. Wow. Well, we need to get stronger so we can guide these people. Speaking of, Stellar Cannon allows us to shoot our entire energy stockpile at targeted systems. This is a failsafe, okay? We'll build that. It's a failsafe. We have also fixed our consumer goods by making like 3 extra consumer good worlds. We can also propose resolutions. Charter of Workers' Rights would benefit us a lot, I think. We have a lot of pops. Yeah, we've just got 2 more Federation Association with Memento Mori and the Creed. I think it's time we start transitioning some of our trade stations into anchorages now. We need to build up to protect the galaxy. Memento Mori want to be our vassal now. We're not doing anything. People just love us. I'd rather you be a tributary though, because then you get to give us your resources. Obviously, it's going to go for the greater good. You can trust us. We've now expanded outwards. Titans, yeah. We're now comfortably the strongest in the galaxy, but we need to keep this going. The Stellar Cannon can be built. Let's upgrade that. It's going to cost 3,000 alloys. 1,800 days. Area Matrix pledged secret fealty. Unfortunately, I don't really want to be in any wars because not being a part of war aggression is comfortably carrying us in terms of our valor. We are very close to champion. 200 fleet-sized fleet in the Champions Forge live. I think we might just go ahead and enter that. We can try out 5 hangar battleships. They're in the system already. Champions Forge starts. Let's see if we can win. I should probably put on edicts. I don't know if the edicts actually matter for this. It doesn't look like it did buff up. They're all just going over here and we're just sitting back with our Strikecraft hangars. That's why they're good. We just stay out of danger. Our missiles, our Strikecraft, also all flying in. We barely took any damage. We only took shield damage. That's an easy victory. And then we, of course, get Trade Opinion and a Relic, which lets us do a free tradition. And we get Diplomatic Weight from Fleet Power. We can now finish politics off, getting more Diplomatic Weight, and an Ascension perk, which, I mean, come on, like, we have to do the 20% Diplomatic Weight. We need these people to know who we are. Our Federation can now level up again. Let's do that. Now getting more Diplomatic Weight from Tech, which is nice. I mean, purely for what we're doing, we have to go Diplomacy, right? More trust, Diplomatic Acceptance, Envoys. Yeah, it might not be optimal, but I'm really trying to play into the whole Defender of the Galaxy, which we're so close to getting to level 3. An emergency measure charges of work of right, so we get straight to the next resolution. People just don't like me, apparently. Why don't you want this to go through? Why don't you want people's rights? We've gotten to the champion, though, symbols of liberty. In times of uncertainty, symbols matter. The galaxy does not only need protection, it needs inspiration. As threats grow bolder and the path ahead darkens, our plan is taking shape. A vanguard of exceptional individuals, drawn from every corner of known space, who will embody the ideals we fight to uphold. These paladins would not merely command fleets or coordinate relief efforts, they must be the living testament of our shared resolve. Heroes, not of a single people, but of all. They shall be the galaxy's guiding light. We now get 50% shield hit points, which is insane, more research sharing from agreements, and defensive hull, armor, and shield hardening. We just need to be the custodian to get to the next level, and we need 18,000 valor. Oh, jeez. We will start working on that, I guess. Nominate custodian. We need 49 influence. We better keep building ships so our diplomatic weight goes up. The Stellar Cannon is here. It's only level 1. We're getting ship fire rate 5% and energy storage 500. Don't know why it says plus 100 there. And we can unleash the Stellar Cannon. But I'm going to keep upgrading it because it's going to mean our cannon's going to be better. And it's purely there as a last resort. We're not going to use it on another empire, but maybe some looming threat will appear that we need to use it on. We will see. Let's now nominate us. Let's do that. Hopefully that works its way up to the next one. We have already used our emergency measure, but that's fine. Diplomatic weight 20% when we launch that. I think we'll have that on. You can just go to low fleet contribution. I don't usually like doing it, but because we've got so many buffs to fleet, I think we should at least use it. But it's not going to eat into our naval capacity. We'll also go to diplomatic voting strength, which means I'm going to be much more powerful and I'll be able to do whatever I want.
I do what I want.
In the Federation, not in the galaxy, guys, I promise. We got another resolution through. Now everyone wants the custodian. Good. I will protect you all. Stellar Cannon 2 is here. 10% ship fire rate. 10,000 energy storage. We just need 1,000 more alloys to upgrade it again to its final stage. We will absolutely be doing that. We have a lot of energy production and storage. Maybe we kill the crisis just with a cannon. If not, I currently have a big fleet building. This galaxy will be protected. We're on the floor and we are almost unanimously supporting us. Well, we've actually finished our traditions with the help of the Champions Forge live trophy. We probably never need to activate it again. Well, we don't need to. There's nothing else we can do with that. We probably should just start making eco-monopolies, but we're Burmites, which makes it a lot worse. I don't really know what we go for here. Colossus project actually could be good for the ship upkeep production, not the weapon itself. We would never use that. I'm just going to hold the Ascension perk for now. We can probably make another arc finish now too, actually. Well, it looks like someone's trying to oppose us. That's fine. They're allowed their own vote, but they're not going to get it through, so it's fine. Okay, I'm going to actually just get mega structure build speed and more capacity. At last, the Galactic Senate has voted to bestow emergency custodianship powers on the Caldarian Genesis Covenant. In an official ceremony broadcast across the galaxy, we're appointed custodians of the galactic community. As the first among equals, we have been charged with safeguarding the galactic community from all potential threats, be they internal or external, who would seek it harm. We have been granted vast powers in all community matters and can now propose special resolutions. Now all we need is 18,000 valor. We're at 8,000, 10,000 over double. But we can do stuff like crisis analysis. We can analyze the void worlds. Do they count as crisis ships? We can go kill them for stuff. Okay, we probably want the GDF too. GDF is very, very strong. I'm going to put GDF through instantly. It's just another fleet we can do. We also do have stuff like champions of the community. We can get more naval capacity from, of course, politics. Eradicate void worlds. Let's go and do that, shall we? Because if that contributes to valor, I will be very happy. We can now also build the Juggernaut. We just need a lot more alloys. I can also emergency measure. I should have done that. I do not want Guardian Angels, so I'll veto that resolution, and then we'll have Galactic Defense Force on top to go through. And here we go. So let's see if it counts. We should easily win this. Voidworm Burrow destroyed. We get more damage a monthly unity. That's pretty nice. And there's another one up here, which we'll just go to. Why not? Did it give us valor? No. No. What do you mean? It's kind of a crisis. Well, to protect the galaxy, we need to take out the Voidworm nest, so we'll go do that anyway. And we now have the third stage of the Stellar Cannon. Look at it. We can unleash it. We're getting 15% fire rate, which is insane, and 20,000 energy. We will keep that up our sleeves, I think. It counts. The Stellar Cannon counts for Galactic Wonders to fully upgrade something, so we can instantly go Galactic Wonders. And now, once we research, we can get a Dyson Sphere. We'll absolutely get our vassal to protect the galaxy, remember, all their resources. We're losing this. Are you serious? Why would you not want the GDF? If I can take some votes. Oh, it's so close. I can end it early as soon as we're winning. We're winning. Let's end it. There we go. GDF. So we can actually design and make more ships that don't eat into our overall naval capacity, which means we can make more ships. We have eradicated the void worms. Let's come home. Save the galaxy once. Hopefully that proves to them we are worthy. I guess I also want to put something else for maybe galactic mobilization. 500 naval capacity is nice. Let's emergency measure that. And if we can keep doing things quickly like that, it means we'll level up closer to hero, hopefully. It's just the wars with aggression. It's carrying us. We can now make a Dyson Swarm. I will go for the worst one, which is this 95 one. Dyson Swarm time. And we have max energy. What if we just, you know, tried it out? Let's fire here and just see what happens. Oh my word. This is 165,000 energy going into the system. It killed it all. Why don't they want galactic mobilization? Guys, please. Champion Forge Live, 200 fleet size. I guess we could make a, well, our GDF fleet's exactly 200 size. Let's send the GDF fleet to fight. Not a misuse of power. Go, GDF fleet, go. Oh, we just got Juggernaut too. It's the fact they all just pile in there and we run away. We remain victorious. Well, it looks like we couldn't get this past. They really are annoying. I'm just going to try and get the council size up because I know the more there are in the council, the more paladin... Oh, wait, I need to probably extend my term. Let's withdraw that. Let's remove custodian term limit. And apparently I could just constantly emergency measure with all the cooldowns I have. There we go. No more custodian term limit. Thank you very much. I want to see if the crisis analysis actually does anything except for what it says on the tin. Not that there are any void worms. Why would you not not support this. If you all have pet void worms or something, it's so close. Please vote. Vote with me. I put all my edicts on to boost my naval capacity, and I'm just in the lead. End that session. It doesn't do anything. Okay, let's go to counter size 4 then. Well, we have 600,000 fleet power, and I'm just waiting to get the damn Valor because there's no crisis ships to defeat. I'm doing everything I can. We're not allowed to do wars of aggression. I guess we could. We just want to do it quite quickly. They really don't like voting with me, do they? Oh, the Great Khan. Surely that counts as a crisis. It does. Another resolution is already acted. Focus the Great Khan. Do I have to repeal the crisis analysis to do that one? That's pretty dumb if so. I'm going to expand the GDF while we figure that out. Well, either way, I think we absolutely want to go and kill the Khan. Even if it doesn't count, getting satrapies is very good. So let's get there. Yeah, we have to repeal the crisis to do the other ones. Let's see if this counts as crisis ships, because we have definitely annihilated all those. These do count. Okay, we don't actually want to kill the Great Khan then. We want to go kill all of their ships before the Khan. Usually I rush down the Khan. This time, we need the Valor, because we're already at level 4. Oathbound protectors. The galaxy is spoken not in fear but in trust. We've been chosen as custodian and granted powers that reach beyond the bounds of ordinary mandate. These extraordinary privileges, though born of necessity, are not honors we sought. They are burdens we accept for the sake of all. We do not wield this authority to command but to serve. Until peace is more than a pause between wars, until threats no longer lurk beyond the stars, we will uphold our oath. The time will come to relinquish these powers, but until then, we'll wield them with restraint, purpose, and wavering resolve, as we are showing now. With Take Initiative response, we get 25% more damage to crisis, so I think we're at 40%? Yeah. Increase opinion of all empires, and we get the Paladin Initiative resolution of the Galactic community. Unlocks 4 special custodian resolutions, and defense platforms are better. Well, their upkeep's less. Now we need to get 45,000 Valor, and the galaxy has to face an existential crisis, which is not what is currently going on. Let's research. This will trigger an endgame crisis. Okay, not yet. Let's deal with the Khan first. You can see we are absolutely annihilating them. We're going to have so much Valor. That looks like someone's stellar cannon. Get out. Get out now. Oh my gosh. I forgot we could have used the cannon, couldn't we? Yeah, I think someone was literally charging a gallon for that system. Yeah, it almost got me. All right, let's actually go to the Chosen of the Great Khan. Kill them twice. Here they are. And they meet defeat. Let's go back to their main system because they will respawn there. Let's expand the GDF, repel the crisis thing because we now know it sucks. Oh, here are the new things. Community fleet naval capacity 700. GDF ship cost minus 20%, but we lose naval capacity. That's insane. Ship fire rate, range, but more upkeep. That's insane too. Paladin initiative. We want the Paladin ships. Oh, there's a lot we need to do. And they don't want to repel this crisis thing. Oh, does it just do it based on this? Maybe. Well, we've almost valor for the max thing. We're at 32,000. I'm just going to keep following the fleets and stuff around. Second onslaught, and not for long. Gone. It's gone. The first custodian initiative. I mean, we did kill the void worms too, but more importantly, we get the Khan's throne, which activating gives us 20% ship weapon damage, which is pretty good. I don't think I ever built the Juggernaut. I did not. I should build the Juggernaut. Well, now they're repealing this. Let's end it, and let's absolutely... Oh, we can't get the things yet. There's more stuff here though. Empower the council. Council members get research speed, unity, GDF ship cost, but less diplomatic weight, and diplomatic proceedings. Senate recess speed per council member. Yeah, that's really good. Let's speed up proceedings, shall we? Even though I'm already doing as much as I can to do as much council shenanigans as possible. And yeah, we can try and get to 4 again because they did say no. It's really annoying. Yeah, GDF can now be expanded by a lot. We will start building that out. And we do have enough valor. We can just spawn the crisis, which I do want to do, but I want the Paladin ships first. We can now go for the Paladin initiative. Yes. Paladin initiative. Why do they always want to oppose these things? They're actually winning. Why wouldn't you do Paladins, man? That's so dumb. We all get them. Oh my gosh, it's so close. I don't have a leader. I don't have a leader in here. I can just put my level 10 leader in here, which should give me enough diplo weight. Please. What? Oh, they're using favors. They claim there is no crisis, so they won't do it. Well, I could spawn a crisis. Maybe that'll change their minds, these idiots. It's probably going to have a countdown, though. Investigation at Born Grim. Infutable fruit. Across deep space observatories, classified listening post, and ancient data vault. Signs align. Something is coming. There's no false alarm. No misinterpreted anomaly. The threat is real, imminent, and of a scale that defies routine defense. We have no time for hesitation. Every preparation we've made must now be completed. The hour is late. We are not unready. Let them come. You can trigger a second endgame crisis. Do you want to, like, vote now? I guess it hasn't triggered. Here is the crisis, though. The Come and Storm event. I don't think it really counts as the crisis yet, then. Well, we don't get that, then. Let's go for the ship fire rate. Right, let's end this session and get the increased fire rate and range. I'm going to go for galactic mobilization for the naval capacity now. Hopefully, they actually eventually say yes. So close every time. Why must they do this to me? And then we can get cancer size to 4. I don't know when this crisis is meant to spawn. There you go, 4 size. Let's try the paladin initiative again, shall we? These idiots. We now have a maxed GDF fleet. 4 Titans, 67 battleships coming at almost 1 million fleet power with almost 2 million total. Okay, we're winning. And with the passage of the resolution, the paladin initiative is no longer a theoretical construct, but an officially sanctioned project. This marks the beginning of a coordinated effort across member states to develop the doctrine, personnel, and material standards necessary for its realization. While members of the community will be handling the recruitment of their paladins, we must still oversee the development of a new series of top-of-the-line ships for them to use. Let's get to work. With the paladin ships, let's research that while we still wait for Coming Storm. Nothing's happened. Paladin ships are ready. Development of paladin ships is complete. Vision of elegance and strength, they stand as symbols of our resolve. Though armed for war, their purpose is peace, and they serve as promise. We will be there whenever the need is greatest. Okay. What do we do? Paladin ship. They're all the same. I guess we'll go plasma and kinetic with PD, and we'll go advanced afterburners so it can run away. Colossus combat can be the ship will ignore any attackers and carry on with its current task. With the Paladin Crest, it gives a 30% ship fire rate and 15% upkeep, but unlocks unique abilities. Okay, I do not get a GDF one or a Fed one, so Paladin ship, it's quite big. You can only support 1 Paladin ship. We shall build that. Probably should also do Galactic Threats Committee next for the 20% damage. I keep forgetting to build the Juggernaut. Nominate a Paladin. We've completed the assembly of a Paladin ship. Its gilded hull shines softly in starlight. Its engine hum with power. It seems almost criminal to send such a piece of art into battle. Now we must entrust it to a champion worthy of its charge. One whose resolve mirrors the vessel's strength and whose courage will guide it to the heart of whatever darkness awaits. Oh, can it not go into a fleet? Well, we have to put a level 10 admiral on it with master gunner, surely. Paladin subclass. Milgold, our recently nominated Paladin, has shown great aptitude as architect. We could steer her towards another specialization, but it takes significant effort to not only train them, but to reshape their public image to fit the narrative. They need to get involved, so a Paladin which gives 5 damage reduction as a counselor. That is quite insane. And the architect gives minus 15% ship upkeep to ships in a system. That's really good too. Could be evasion, just 30% fire rate. Cloaking, 40% damage reduction, or bonus damage relative to size and ship weapon damage. Honestly, I like the upkeep because we can just go even further over naval capacity. Well, say no need to get involved. They can just stick with the fleet. I see. In terms of the abilities, we have Paladin's Aegis for 3 months. This ship gains 1,000 shield hit points, 75% shield regen, and 15% hardening plus energy. Lance of Valor. A random hostile fleet in this galaxy suffers up to 3,750 damage. This effect repeats for every 100,000 diplomatic weight that we carry in the galactic community. Recall. Teleport the Paladin ship to the nearest non-hostile salvation heal and field repairs. Every friendly ship heals 10%. Oh wow, that's pretty good. It's like a classic support ship. Okay, because this crisis is not triggering, I'm just going to do the second one as well. Our vision has once again been vindicated. Even as the galaxy braces against one existential threat, we've uncovered the stirrings of another. It looks just out of sight, but the evidence is unmistakable. The danger is real and it is advancing. At this time, we are not caught unaware. We'll seize the initiative again, striking before it can gather its full strength. The battle ahead will be brutal with the element of surprise on our side. We do not face it unprepared. Let the stars bear witness. We will not falter, not now, not ever. Well, I haven't even fought one yet. The unbidden. We knew this day would come. For all our efforts to unify and uplift, the galaxy now faces an existential reckoning. This enemy knows no mercy, no compromise. It threatens all, and so we must stand for all. Every alliance forged and hardship endured has brought us to this moment. We do not stand above the galaxy, we stand for it. Against annihilation, against despair, we rise not as conquerors, but as guardians. Today of all days, we must not falter. Let's get them. It is over here. Luckily, we can get there pretty quickly. The galaxy's under attack. We're coming! Dolphin, we're coming! This is a nebula system. What we can do, though, is try and shoot these unbidden. We have 215,000 energy. It looks like they're going to this system, so I'm going to shoot that system. I don't care who it hits. They're like all going in here. Let's see, 80 days. Can we get them before they get out? 40 days? 30 days? No! Yes! Bang! Oh, how many did we kill? We killed 90 of their ships with that. That has weakened them. Okay, we're almost here. We'll go for their main system first so they stop spawning, but we did take out a lot of them. There's still quite a bit here. So this Paladin ship we can control. Let's do some random damage, shall we? Stay back, Paladin ship. Perfect. The portal is destroyed and they're all coming here. Wait, because they hadn't had time to set anything up, we actually killed them because we killed the portal too. So we have already defeated them with the Dimensional Warlock now. But we should try and clean up the rest of their fleets. Oh, there's a lot of their fleets here. Oh my word. We should survive. Unfortunately, my Paladin ship died. We just have 1,000,000 strength left. We'll let them come to us. We need the range. There they are. 1,000,000 versus 1,000,000. However, they do go down. Let's clean up. Invasion defeated. One crisis is defeated. The first one still hasn't even spawned. Ah, here they are. Approaching the outer rim. The strange subspace echoes we detected in intergalactic space are now approaching the outer rim of our galaxy. Several smaller contacts appear to be racing ahead of the main body of echoes towards a number of rim systems. We have entered the positions of these systems into the situation log and will continue to monitor the situation. I just realized we never even looked at our level 5 ambitions. We get 35% extra damage, so a total of 75. We get 200 opinion and paladin resolutions, 30% research from research agreements, and 10% resources, and ship fire rate in friendly systems and evasion chance in friendly systems. That is not bad. I do, however, want to get back home to heal, and it's all up here, the outer rim. Hopefully we can quickly get back subspace signal. No. I mean, we are a bit battered. First wave is here. Well, I guess we can heal somewhere, maybe. Our paladin initiative. Oh, we can buff up the paladin stuff. Only one can be done, so only one focus. Every friendly ship gains weapon speed and damage. Yeah. And I can also then take control of all the paladins. That's cool. Wait, I have 2 paladin ships. How? I've bugged it. I think because they died, but they didn't actually die, and I just built one while it was dead. Let's get up here and help, shall we? We can keep them at bay in this corner. I could as well use the gun, but not yet. I mean, we could use the gun to take out the starbase. Let's kill that system, because this first wave is quite weak, and I'm not sure if it applies the modifiers to make the second crisis stronger. And of course, we've already killed the second crisis. Who knows how that's going to go? I do want to stop them spreading, so I'm going to chase them down. The second wave is now here. Yeah, now they have about 1,000,000, 500,000 each fleet. They're just so quick and annoying. Stop running. Shoot them from behind. Well done. We can try and take on this 500,000. Oh, well, it's going to be 1,000,000. The paladin ship is suicidal. Run away, both of them. Where's the rest of my fleets? There they are. That's 2 big fleets down. These will die. Keep it going. Don't let them regroup. Don't let them invade. We have to take them out quickly. The extra damage is superb. I really want to take out this fleet before they can infect a world. We can't let anyone be infected. Let's get the focus leadership. Why are people voting against it? I'm saving you right now. Literally saving you. They're dead. I mean, this could be another good stellar cannon shot. Let's see if we can get up to max or a lot more energy. We can get up to 67. Oh no, I said it. Let's charge in here, and then we can go and take them when they're weaker. Because all we've done at the minute is actually just fully destroy them with the shot. And I guess we have time to actually build up. Like, the energy, it's when it fires. Oh, we've captured the brood cream. Nice. Okay, the cannon's about to fire. It's going to get up to about 89k, 90k, and that's 4 fleets, hopefully, that we hit there. Bam. Yeah, we took out all of the small ships. Only battleships survive, weakening them so much. Wow. Now we can go in and clean it up, because all they have is those brood ships. Very nice. Go clean up the last one, and then we just have to bomb this world that they unfortunately took. Take them down, boys. Now just this one infected world. Oh, they have different abilities. Literally nobody did anything. We've ended the scourge. The galaxy breathed a collective sigh of relief. Sense of elation and utter joy is spreading across the galaxy at a speed greater than light. We have done it. And that also means we've defeated both crises. What happens now? Paladin trick gives damage in range 2. Wait, what? Feral Protheans sighted. Many Prothean creatures remain unaccounted for after the defeat of the scourge and slipped away into the depths of space in the ensuing chaos. With no central hive consciousness to guide them, this beast will eventually wither and perish. However, recent sightings have confirmed that a large number of these feral Prothean have established a new lair in the Rondon system. In the coming years, we'll likely face the possibility of more feral Prothean nesting in unoccupied systems where the scourge once had a presence. They are unlikely to develop into a major threat, as wild creatures are prone to infighting and do not exhibit the calculating intelligence that drove the scourge onwards. What? I've never seen that before. Is that a normal event? I guess we go back and kill them. We then have to end our custodianship. I think we actually have to do it. Fair enough. End custodianship. We've done our job. We'll emergency measure it. We'll of course take out these first. There you go, they're all gone. Let's go back home. Our Federation leveled up to max by the end as well. But it's time to end our custodianship. We have saved the galaxy. It is now peaceful. So there's no point. There's no point in a custodianship. Let's end that session. The threats have passed. The galaxy, once on the brink, now finds itself in a time of cautious renewal. With no mandate left to fulfill, we've taken the final step. Custodian's powers have been surrendered. What began as a response to crisis has ended as an act of trust. The alliances we built, the examples we set, these will be our legacy. Choosing to lead without ruling, to protect without possessing, fighting, we've upheld our principles. The stars are secure for now. That is enough. Caldarian Genesis Covenant wins the game. The most peaceful, actual good guy ending. We've finally done it. This was a long one. I'm glad we skipped ahead to the mid game anyway, but we are done. The GDF are now independent. We keep all our ambitions, which is nice, but that is the end of a new ambition, a new win goal that you can do. If you enjoyed this video and want to know all about nomads, check out this beginner guide right up your street. See you there. Goodbye.